Alright guys, this week I'm going to be taking a look at the Renegade series and trilogy on the Amstrad CPC, doing long plays and reviews. I really wanted to do basically Renegade 3 and actually finally beat that, because that's one of the toughest games of all time, and it's also pretty dreadful. But you'll see that later this week. But first I'm going to take a look at Renegade, the original, followed by Target Renegade probably tomorrow. But anyway, first of all, Renegade, the original conversion of the arcade classic, known as Kunio-kun in Japan. That involved sort of beating up school bullies and was a little bit sort of more friendly. Renegade was the version for the West, Europe and America, reskinned with a more of a gritty urban environment and more violence. Like there you can see there's some blood, I'll come on to that again in a second. Sort of probably influenced by the Warriors actually, the film Warriors. A lot more violent than the Japanese version. But as you can see there, well, first of all, the Amstrad version looks, plays and sounds are fantastic. And I just love being able to sort of kick enemies off the edge of the train platform there. That's really cool. Now when you down to about sort of 2 or 3 bad guys, the boss will appear, and that's that guy there with sort of the blue visor. Now you notice there, guys, there's blood pouring out people's heads when you knock them to the floor. Now originally, when this was released, the blood was replaced by sort of like blue sweat. I guess the Ocean Software were afraid of parents complaining and stuff, so you had to do a key press to initiate turn on the blood. And obviously I've done it in this version to show you guys. Good range of moves available, and I've just defeated the boss. As you can see, you can jump on your enemies and smack them on the floor. So on to level 2, and we start off with a biker gang and having to fly kick and knock the guys off their bikes. Now your timing has got to be spot on for your flying kicks. So I think the first thing I'm going to mention is the controls. The arcade original was kind of famous for having basically 3 different fire buttons, one for a left attack, one for right attack and jump. Now the majority of like home computer versions just basically use one fire button and direction keys to sort of fit all the attack moves in. The Amstrad version and the Spectrum is unique in that it actually uses a left attack, a right attack and a jump key, which may be a bit of a detriment to the game, depending on your viewpoint, because basically if you're playing with the joystick you also have to have your hands on the keyboard to initiate the moves, so you're better off just playing it solely on the keyboard. Thankfully with the aid of emulation you can sort of fiddle around with key mapping and stuff like that to make it a bit easier. But I think you know, it's important to be faithful to the arcade original, and I think by far the Amstrad version is the most faithful. The graphics and the looks are just like the arcade. All the music from the arcade original, all the bosses. The only thing really lacking is basically you sort of got a flick screen scroll on the go there, but it's not really to the game's detriment. And I think there's a couple of moves missing. You can't run in the game. You also, when you're kneeing opponents, you can't throw them over your shoulder, which is a bit of a shame. Because it's quite fun basically throwing them over your shoulder off the edge of the cliff or the railway platform on the last level. Never mind, but all the other moves are there: flying kicks, punches, kicks, knees, and being able to back kicks especially. That's an incredibly useful move, and being able to pound opponents on the floor there. On this level we're fighting against prostitutes. I'm not sure if those black dudes there are actually dudes, as in like drag queens or whatever. They look a bit butch and manly. But the animation on this is absolutely fantastic. It looks and sounds and plays just absolutely great. Controls are really responsive. And your timing has got to be spot on. And it's certainly not easy, even if the game is relatively short with only sort of 4 levels. It's pretty tough actually, especially this boss. I think she's the big pimp. I can't remember her name, but I have a vague feeling, or at least I may have started calling this years ago. I refer to her as Big Bertha. And Big Bertha there, she's got this like running attack move. And you don't want to be on the end of it because occasionally she'll grab you and shake you and you'll lose nearly all your energy. But what we're trying to do here is just get rid of all the bad guys. You don't have to get rid of all the little sort of like guys. You can just go after the boss and defeat the boss, and all the other guys will run away at the end of the level. But against Big Bertha here, it's worth having a sort of a clear playing field. Basically sap her energy down by flying kicks, and then lead her up the edge of the screen and lead her back, and then time your flying kick to knock her down when she runs, and voila! The bitch is dead. So, right, already on to the final level, and these guys with the knives, they get a knife in you, you're dead instantly. So you got to be really careful. We've got to move quickly as well. There's a tight time limit on this level. So fly kick and then pound them on the floor as quick as possible. But yeah, there's a really impressive range of moves available. Now there is a little sort of trick if you want to sort of get through this game quickly. You can run to the edge of the plane area and do a flying kick, and so you end up sort of like with your back facing your enemies, and then just use your back kick to defeat them. I feel it's a little bit cheating, so I've not used this in the game apart from on the final boss on this section here. Now this bit's really tough because he's at the back there shooting bullets at you. So you've got to move really quickly and time your flying kicks just right, because these guys take about a couple of flying kicks to kill each, and you just don't have time to attack them on the floor. So timing's really crucial here, and wow, we've only got about a minute left, so time limit can be quite tight on these levels as well, so watch out for your time running down. And of course one hit from that bullet or one hit from their knife and I'm dead instantly. So I'm going to sort of like cheat a little bit against this guy, run him against the back wall there, and then use your back kicks to knock him down. And you've got to time it just right as he gets up, otherwise he might move back and shoot you in the back of the head, like so. Now you can run up and sort of punch him in the face, but again, time is going to be spot on, which I'll have to do eventually to knock him down here. And I've just got to miss my last punch time in there. Try one more time. Ooh, 13 seconds left as well. And I've done him. Hey, here comes the ending, guys. Yeah, you rescued your girlfriend and run into her arms. Ah. Oh, he just grabbed her arse, the cheeky bugger. Why not? After going through all these gang members, should at least be able to have a bit of a grope and a little bit more. Anyway, the game loops around there. It's the first level with tougher enemies. I just thought I'd kill myself there just to show you the game over screen and music. And then the high score table, of course, as well. So yeah, you couldn't ask for a more perfect arcade conversion, you know, for a home computer like the Amstrad. Really, there's not much that could be improved there, apart from maybe having the scrolling and the running and throw moves. But other than that, absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant graphics, animation, music, and just all-round presentation. But yeah, it's absolutely great fun. One of my favourite beat 'em ups ever. So yeah, this gets a solid 9 out of 10 from me. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Target Renegade. Alright, cheers, bye.